Adult Solutions. Add-on desired.
Hello children, hi, welcome to Adult Solutions. This is your Ranjit Kumar. Today I am going to teach you the very important chapter, that is the decimals. This is the 8th chapter in a 6th standard. In this chapter, first of all we have to know the place values. Place values, now for example, if I am taking a one number like for example 235. So if I am taking a number like 235, 235 is a number, so we know this is a ones place, and this is a tens place, this is a tens place, and this third place is a hundreds place, hundred place, so hundreds place. So here ones place also can be called as a unit place, so unit place value or one place value. Okay, and next tens place value and 100 place value. So actually this 235, we are taking the number 235. Okay, this is a ones place and this is a tens place and this is a hundreds place that we taken, right? Now here whenever we are writing a number, here 235 na actually 100 place na 2 into 100. Okay, place. Next here 3 is in tens place na, so 3 is in tens place, so that's what here 3 into 10. Okay, next place here 5 is in ones place. So whenever the number is in ones place, we have to multiply with 1 only. So 5 into 1. Now you understood? So whenever we are coming from right to left, from this side to this side, from right to left, so ones place, tens place, 100 place. Okay? So here 5. Here 5 is in ones place, so 5 into 1 I taken. So plus. Here 3 is in tens place, so 3 into 10 we taken. And 2 is in 100 place, so 2 into 100 also we can take. So here 2 into 100 na 200 plus 3 into 10 means 3 into 10 means 30, 3 tens are 30 plus 5 ones are 5, 5 ones are 5. So whenever we are writing the values, now here 200 now, here 200 we taken like this. Now here this is a ones place and this is a tens place and this is a 100 place. Now here we having only ones and a tens place. So that's what we have to write like this. Next here only ones place we having, only ones place here, ones, tens and 100 we having. So 100, tens, ones, tens, 100 like that. Now here ones place and tens place only, and here only ones place like this. So we have to add all these. So whenever we are adding all these numbers, 0 plus 0, 0, 0 plus 5 is 5. Next here 3 plus 0 is 3, and here 2 is there, not 2. So 235. So this one only we are getting, right? So 235 is a number. So we can write the given number according to the place values. Now here for example I am taking 3796. I taken like this. This is one number. So in this number, if you observe, this is a ones place and this is a tens place and this is a 100 place and this is a thousands place. Now here how we can write this one? So ones, tens, 100, 1000, right? So this is in thousands place. So 3 into 1000 we have to take place. 3 into 1000 place. Here 7 is in 100 place now. So 7 into 100 we have to take. 100 we have to take. Plus 9 is in tens place. So 9 into 10 we have to take. And plus here 6 is in ones place. 6 is in ones place now. So 6 into 1 we have to take. 6 into 1. Now here 3 into 1000. 3 into 1000 now 3000 plus. Here 7 into 100 is 700 plus. Here 9 into 10 is 90 plus. Here 6 into 1 is 6. So if you add all this, 6, 9, 7, 3. So 3796 we can write in this manner. So like we are having some different numbers. So okay, you can take 1000 up to 1000 place, up to 10,000 place, up to lakh, 1 lakh or 10 lakhs or crore, 1 crore. So like that you can take the numbers and according to the place values. So how we'll have, so ones place also can be called as units place. So ones, tens, hundreds, next 1000, next 10 thousands, next okay 1 lakh. So like that the place values are like that. Okay, now whenever we are reading the number, so if you assume like this, so that is very easy to understand, very easy to read also. Ones, tens, hundreds, 1000, 10,000 and 1 lakh and 10 lakh like that. Okay, fine. So These are the proper numbers, so without having any decimal point. So whenever we are having the decimal point, how we can read those decimal points? So actually, if you take a fraction, if you take a fractional number, if you take a fraction, for example, here I am taking, okay, 25 by 10. 25 by 10 I taken. So 25 by 10, look at here children, 25 by 10. So in a denominator, if the denominator contains, if you take a fraction like this, so this numerator, this is a numerator and this is a denominator. Numerator and this is a denominator. So here 25 is in numerator and 10 is in denominator. Okay, now the denominator values, for example, the denominator values are equal to 10 or 100 or 1000 or 10,000, like this, like base values. Okay, 10, 100, 1000, 10,000. So whenever the denominators are in this manner, then without calculating, without doing any cancellation or without doing any division, directly we can write the answer directly. So how we can write the answer? So for example, 25 by 100 is there now, 25 by 10 is there now. So here in denominator 10 or 100 or 1000 or 10,000. So at that time how we can write in simple manner? So that is equal to, this one we can write 2.5 is the answer. 25 by 10 now we can write 2.5. How we can write? So in denominator 10 we having only, after 1 only we are having 1 0. So whenever we are having 1 0, one digit before, in a numerator one digit before from the right side. So 25 is there. So from this side, so from right side onwards you have to take one digit and you have to keep a point. So here 1 0 is only there. So one digit before you have to keep point. So 2.5. So for example, 136 is a number. So 136 by 10 is there. 136 by 10 now. So here how many zeros are there in a denominator? Only 1 0 is there. So one digit before we have to keep the point, right? So here 136 is there. So before one digit if you keep the point, now 13.6 is the answer. So 136 by 10 that is equal to 13.6. Even though when you are doing the calculation like this one, if you do in a normal method, normal division method, 136 by 10, right? So here 136 you have to divide by 10. Okay. So 10 ones are 10. 3 is there. 36 is there. 10 3 is 30. So 6 will be there. So point 0. 10 6 is 60. So the remainder will be 0. So 13.6 we are getting, right, the answer, the quotient value, the answer we are getting as 13.6. So without performing the long division method or the actual division method, we can directly write the answer. So by using this the base like 10,000 and 100 or 10,000, so like that. Whenever we are having the denominators are like that. So if you are not having the denominators in that manner, so it is a very better to convert the denominators as like this, 10, 100 and 1000 like that. Now if you take, so whenever the denominator is 100, how we can write the answer? That we will see. So if the denominator is like this, for example, 265 by 100 is there. 265 by 100. Now at that time, how we can write the answer? So 265 by 100 now, so here 100 is there. So how many zeros are there? 2 zeros are there. So before 2 digits, we have to keep the point. So 2.65. So here 1 2. Before 2 digits, if you keep point 2.65. So whenever we are reading this value also, we have to read like 2.65, not 65. 2.65 you don't read like that. Just you have to read like 2.65. So this point is there now. So this point is nothing but the decimal point actually. So everywhere, whatever till now we discussed all these things, right? So here this point is nothing but the decimal point. Decimal point. So here for example 3268 by 100 is there. So how we can write the answer? So here the 2 zeros are there. Means 100 na. So in a denominator we having 100. So here 2 zeros are there na. So before 2 digits we have to keep the point 1 2. So here we have to keep point. So how we can read this number? 32.68. 32.68. Okay. So for example, if you have the number like this, 2845 by 1000 you have. So 1000 now, how many digits before you have to keep point? 3 digits before. Why? Because here we are having 3 zeros, right? 1 2 3. 3 zeros now. 3 zeros are there. 3 digits before you have to keep point. So 1 2 3. So here 2.845. 2.845. Now if you're having a number like 169832 by, for example, 10. For example, you're having 1000, 10,000. For example, 10,000. 10,000 here, how many zeros are there? Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000. So here 10,000 is there, right? So in this 10,000, how many zeros are there? 4 zeros are there. So 4 zeros now, 4 digit before you have to keep point. So it's 169832. So here 1,69,832 is there. So by 10,000 is there. Now 10,000 four zeros are there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 digit before we have to keep point. So 16.9832. 16.9832. Okay. So for example, children, now you understood, right? So for example, if you are having a number like 264 by 20 is there. 264 by 20 now, how you can write this one? How you can write in a decimal form? So here at the time, without doing the division or without doing the normal division or something, so here based on 0 you can't keep the decimal point. So first of all here 2 is there now, with 2 you can cancel now. 2 1s are 2, 0. So 2 10s are 20 simply. So 2 1s are 2, 2 3s are 6, 2 2s are 4. So the numerator and denominator we have to cancel with the same number. 2 10s are 20, 2 1s are 2, 2 3s are 6, 2 2s are 4. So finally what we having here 132 by 10. 132 by 10 na 13.2. Yes or no? One digit before we have to keep point. So whenever we having a 10, 100 or 1000, 10,000, so at that time only directly you can keep the point before the number of digits by calculating the number of zeros. Okay. Now for example, children, if you having 2 by 100, 2 by 100 is there. So at this time, how we can write the answer? So 2 by 0 now, here how many zeros are there? In denominator 2 zeros are there. So 2 digit before you have to keep point. But here the only one digit only there. So this one you can generally write as 002 also you can write now. 2 is nothing but 002 or whatever. So here before how many zeros you are keeping? So for those zeros no value is there. Okay, there is there any decimal point? I am not keeping any decimal point. So generally, so we need the 2 digits. Why? Because here 2 digits before we have to keep point. But there are no 2 digits now. Only 2 is the one number. So that's what before to that number I kept the 2 zeros. So by 100 is there now, by 100. Now here 1 2 digit before you have to keep point, right? So 002 is there. So 2 digit before if you keep point, 0.02 is the answer. Now for example, 5 by 1000 is there. 5 by 1000 na. 5 by 1000 means how many digits before we have to keep point? 3 digits before we have to keep point. But here how many values are there? Only one single digit is there. So that's what. So 0005 like that I am taking by 1000 by 1000. So this value is 5 only. So how many digits before we have to keep point? 3 digits before. So 1 2 3. So here 0005. So 1 2 3. 3 digits before if you keep point, then the answer is 0.005. 0.005. So like that we have to write. And the next thing, here for example 2.560000. For example, we are having the value like this. So 2.56. So remember one thing, if the final digits are like this, the zeros, so for them the zeros there is no value for them. Those type of zeros are there now. So after the decimal point, whenever we are taking the decimal point, so finally, so at the end of all the digits, if the end of the digits are zeros to the right side, so there is no value for them. So we have to, whenever we having like this, so directly you can consider 2.56 only. You need not to write for these zeros. So for example, so this is the correct one. So whenever you are having like this, you need not to consider these zeros, but because they are not having any value. Now, for example, 2.0005 is there. So at that time, you have to consider these zeros or not? Yes, we have to consider these zeros. So finally, why? Because the final digit is 5. So further the before digits are zeros. Even though the zeros are previous to this 5, some particular number is there. So that's what for these zeros there is a value. So that's what we have to write this one as 2.0005. Like that only we have to write. So if after the decimal point, if the final digits are like zeros, for them there is no value, so you need not to take them. So in between any proper values, if there is 0 after the decimal point, so they are having some value. Now even if you take the number like this, so even if you are taking 2.306 is there. So here 0 is there, 0 is having some value, so 2.306 only we have to write. So for example, so this is the correct one only. Why? Because this 0 also having some value. Why? Because after the 0 we having 6 is a digit, one more value we having, right? So here 5.06 is there, so this 0 having value, so but 5.26 is, for example, 0 0 is there, na? So you can directly write 5.26, you need not to take these two zeros. Why? Because they are not having any value. Okay, understood, right? So these are the concepts, some important concepts. So these things we have to learn. And next, we should know some basics. 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeters. 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeters. 1 meter is equal to how much? 100 centimeters. Now if you take a scale, we having like this. So 0, and here 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter. So every in between 1 centimeter, here 0 to 1 is a 1 centimeter, right? So in between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So like this. Here this is this value is 0.5 and this is a 1. And next after 1 also the 10 mm are there. Means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So here this is 0, and this is 1. 1 centimeter between how many millimeters are there? 10 millimeters are there. So here simply 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeters. 1 meter is nothing but 100 centimeter, and 1 kilometer. 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters. 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters. Next, 1 minute. 1 minute is equal to how many seconds? 60 seconds. 1 hour. 1 hour is equal to how many minutes? 60 minutes. These are the basic things that we have to learn. 1 hour is equal to how many minutes? 60 minutes. 1 liter is equal to 1000 ml, 1000 milliliters. 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliters. 1 rupee is equal to how much? 1 rupee is equal to 100 paise. 1 rupee is equal to 100 paise. Understood, children? Like that. These are some basic things. Even in a grams also. 500 grams means how much? Half kg. Okay. 1000 grams means how much? 1 kg. So here simply 1 kg is equal to 1 kg is equal to how much? 1000 grams. For example, half kg. Half kg means how much? Half kg is equal to 500 grams. 1 kilogram is nothing but 1000 grams. Now look at here, children. Here we are going to do one thing. Here 1 centimeter is equal to 10 mm, right? Now 1 mm is equal to how much? 1 mm is equal to, so by using this one only we can write 1 mm is equal to 1 by 10 centimeters. 1 by 10 centimeters. So this 10, here look at here, 10 mm na, that is equal to 1 centimeter na. So here 10 into 1, so here 1 mm you have to find 1 mm, this 10 you can take this side, so 1 by 10 centimeters. Okay, 1 by 10 centimeters. Understood, children? So 10 mm means 1 centimeter, 1 mm means, here 10 into 1 you can consider, 1 mm na, here 10 you can take this side, here 10 into 1 mm na, here 10 is multiplied with this na, so if you take this side 1 by 10 you will get, so 1 by 10 centimeter. In the same manner, here 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters means 1 centimeter is equal to how much? 1 centimeter is equal to 1 by 100 meters, 1 by 100 meters. Now here that is equal to, here 1 kilometer na 1000 meters, then 1 meter is equal to 1 by 1000 kilometers. So this 1000 if you take this side 1 by 1000. Okay. Now here 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So by using this one, how we can write? So by using this one, 1 second is equal to 1 by 60 minutes. 1 by 60 minutes. Now here 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So 1 minute is equal to 1 by 60 hour. Here 1 ml is equal to 1 ml is equal to 1 liter by 1000. 1 liter by 1000. Now here 1 rupee is equal to 100 paise. So 1 paise is equal to 1 paise is equal to 1 by 100 rupees. 1 paise is equal to 1 by 100 rupees. And here also 1 kg is equal to 1000 grams. Now, so if you want to convert those grams into grams in 1 gram, 1 gram is equal to 1 gram is equal to 1 by 1000 kg. So like that you can convert the given grams into kilograms, or given milliliters into liters, and given minutes into hours, and given meters into kilometers. So like that. So these things you have to know very well in this chapter. Why? Because these are very important. And till now we know the place values like ones place, tens place, 100 place, and 1000 place, 10,000 place, right? So till now how we can write the decimal point, how to take the decimal point, that we know. Whenever we having the denominator values as 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, or 1 lakh, so like that. But so whenever you are taking, here I am writing one more number like 265.823. For example, I wrote the value like this. Now you can write the place value. How we can write the place value for this one? So here 3 is there na, 3, 2, 8. So like this we are having, and here 5, 6, 2. So whenever you are reading this value 265, 265.823.
Add-on solutions. Add-on